It's startup day, so big shout out to Mark who's let us come out to his place to try and get this thing going off. You know, we've got everything in there. That's a freshly built engine. All the electrics are still brand new, and we can't really think of a reason why this thing wouldn't go. So let's pray to the respective Speedway gods that they give us something good today. So Jack's going to get in there first, and let's get after it.
So get oil pressure up and then push it back down?
Yeah.
Everything worked fine, you just need to get fuel up, I reckon.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Fuel up.
Yeah, I thought. Hang on. Keith, is the fuel tap on?
Straight down.
No, that's off.
Let's try again.
That'll do it. So where you had fuel at the pump, but not at the tail?
Yeah, I got fuel here.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Hey gang, right, so we've gone for maybe 10 or so pushes just now with no luck just yet, but the barrel valve seems awful dry, and given the amount of times we've tried to turn it over, it should be getting some fuel there by now. They've tried a couple of little tricks like dumping unleaded into the injection manifold just to give it a bit of a jump start, but it doesn't seem to be enough to keep it going. Jack's just noticed that the fuel pump doesn't seem to be all the way engaged, so he's going to toy with that. And actually, Mark's just gone and grabbed he's going to grab a cordless drill. They're going to prime the lines all the way to the injectors, so that should get us all the way there. So we'll see in a second.
Yeah, that's good. That's going to fire.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it's going to fire. Let's go.
An awful lot of coughing and spluttering.
Do you want a bit?
prime it up itself. Put pressure up, you know what I mean? That's alright. It's all good. We're learning.
National title.
Yeah, I probably would do. The oil filter open. Check out what's doing what, and you know.
Yeah.
Alright, ready?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Oh my god.
Give it a go.
Wow.
Right. See how we go Friday.
Yeah.
We'll beat this bloke.
Yeah.
Then we're laughing.
Oh, I've seen how he drives will be fun.
When you come around,
I'm ready to eat, man. This is going to grab on the bottom a little bit. Just be warned.
because you're in it.
Yeah, that too. What's up?
Turn right a little bit.
Yep. Yep.
Right, lock her in gear.
And we're in. Alrighty gang, the Believe 23 is alive and it sounds so good. Yesterday was such a good day, I couldn't wipe the smile off my face. So yeah, like you've all seen it now. That's how the day went down. It wasn't without its little speed bumps here and there, but like I had some really great guys with me. Thank you very much to Mark Cracknell and his pops for letting us use their property and pushing us with their truck too. We had a vehicle there that could have pushed, but they had everything set up and they were going to fire off their car that day anyway. So yeah, huge thanks to them for letting us use their place, and a massive thank you to Keith. It feels like every time I call on him, he's right there and you know, just at my disposal. It feels like he's given me about as much time as anybody could. So I'm always thankful for him. And of course, thank you to All Fire Garage for, I mean, not only rebuilding the engine, but for being there for the first time that we pushed it off. I was extremely nervous. Like I was full on panic attack. Like, you know, the night before, hours leading up, I was in a pretty bad way. But having them there definitely sort of helped, like, you know, calm the nerves a little bit. And I said this to him yesterday, but the certainty in which Jack spoke was a big player in sort of calming my nerves a little bit. Just having experienced folks around was really great. So yeah, and obviously finally thank you to Park and Print, who helped fund the rebuild. I wouldn't have this car anymore if it wasn't for All Fire Garage and for Park and Print, and of course the Diamond Dogs who are all a part of that program. They helped keep this thing alive. So okay, so now that the car's actually running, I can now say that we are racing on Friday. This coming Friday, March 8th, we're going to be the support class for the Australian Speed Car title. So we got the call from Gavin Migro and the Motorplex early this week, saying that if we got a minimum of 10 cars to commit, then we would be invited to be the supporting class for the Friday night show. Everybody leapt on it. I think we had 16 cars nominate by the end of it, so that's more than enough. It might even be enough to split it into 2 heats, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, look, in the space of, you know, a week, we've got an engine back in the car started up, and now we're going racing this Friday. So that was what I couldn't share a little early this week, just because it wasn't confirmed. Yeah, now that it is 100% locked in, we are going racing this Friday. So I'm going to be thinking about that a lot. It's obviously been a long time since we've even turned a lap in this car. I don't have any expectations for anything really. I just want to, I'm going to use the night as a way of figuring out how much I need to catch up really. I was very happy with my progression in the short amount of time that I was in the car, but I mean, a year off of anything will obviously take a lot of what you had progressed and gained in that time. And keep in mind that I only got to drive the car 3 times before things really went pear-shaped. So yeah, I'm going to use that as a bit of a measuring stick for where I kind of sit in comparison to everybody else, and just kind of get comfortable in the car again. And like I say this to anybody who will listen, finishing races is our win. So that's what our goal will be for the night, is just to make it to every checkered, whether we're 10 laps down, doesn't matter. Like as long as we get over that checkered flag line, or the checkered flag, pardon me, then that's all we can ask for on that night. If something good happens, that's great. Yeah, so we now have shows for the next 3 weeks straight. Although the last one we're not fully committed to. So we've got the Motorplex this Friday for the Australian Speed Car Championship. Next Friday there's a Fast Friday at the Motorplex. And then the week after is a 2-day event at Margaret River Speedway, which I've actually heard rumors that is going to get turned into our state title, which got rained out at Mora a couple of weeks ago. I can't commit to that yet. Obviously, a lot of the money that I had and was given to as racing funds has been put into this car to try and make it work. So it didn't leave anything left over to kind of actually race with. So everything that we race with for the foreseeable future is coming out of my pocket, and it's just not a particularly good financial decision to drive the car that far away from home, especially with fuel the price that it is now. And I'll likely have to borrow a vehicle to take it that far, and obviously diesel just makes it more expensive. So can't commit to the Margaret River show just yet. Maybe if someone sees that we do well over the next couple of weeks, we might grab somebody on board, and maybe they'll want to fund our fuel or something like this. I'm going to be thinking about that over the next couple of weeks, see if we can't make it happen, because I would very much like to be there. So okay, that's I'm going to stop rambling now, because yeah, it's I could go on forever about how happy yesterday made me and how well it went and all that kind of stuff, but you've seen the video now, you saw how it went down. Yeah, I put up a video of the startup yesterday on Facebook and Instagram, and it wasn't without its critiques. But that's going to happen. I'm not sure what motivates somebody to take a positive situation and try and throw a freaking crap-covered blanket all over it, but whatever. It's that's in a sea of positivity. I'm not going to focus on the negatives. So. Yeah, cool. So hopefully we'll see you at the track on Friday. I mean, we'll be there. Hopefully, if you're local to Boorloo, Perth, you will be too. But this is also because it's a national title. I was told that it's going to be on 7+. So that's pretty neat. That'll be the first time our club will be on national television, which is going to be great exposure for our club. And yeah, I believe I will have the new shirts, which are being printed at the moment at Hi-Fi Print. I was hoping to pick them up on Friday, but there's a lot of detail on that back print, so a little bit more work needs to go into those. But I'm almost 100% sure that I'll have them ready for pickup on Friday for the people who pre-ordered them. And I did grab a handful of extras to sell at the track. So if you are coming down, if you want a shirt, come and find us, and we'll get you sorted. Okay, that's more rambling, all done. Please subscribe to this channel. If you're not, please do so. It's free. Just hit that button. It makes it, that's the signal that I'm doing the right thing over here. Can't wait to make a race day video for the first time in freaking forever. So yeah, thanks for checking it out. Appreciate it. Till next time, bye for now.